If you're over 60 and intimacy feels more awkward than arousing, you're not alone. Maybe things used to glide smoothly literally, but these days you pause more, you worry more, and sometimes what's supposed to feel good just doesn't. The truth is, many older men are silently struggling with discomfort, dryness, and friction during intimacy, and no one wants to talk about it. It's not just about performance, it's about confidence, connection, comfort. And here's the kicker: most men think they're doing something wrong when really, they're just missing one small but critical detail. Lubrication. Not just any lube. The right kind used the right way at the right time. You see, after 60, your body changes in ways no one warns you about. The skin becomes thinner, circulation slows, testosterone drops, and even the most passionate encounter can feel a little scratchy, a little off. But here's the good news: with the right approach to lubrication, you can reignite the spark not just between the sheets, but in how you feel about yourself. I'm Dr. Henry Carter, a urologist who's worked with men over 60 for over 2 decades. And I've seen firsthand how one small shift, like a better lubricant habit, can transform someone's entire intimate life. So in this video, I'll walk you through 5 overlooked lubricant tips every older man should know. These are practical, science-backed, and honestly, kind of obvious once you hear them. But almost no one is doing them. Whether you're dealing with discomfort, lack of sensitivity, or you just want to make intimacy feel smoother and more connected, stick with me. Because these tips might surprise you and they might just bring back the comfort and confidence you thought was long gone. Let's begin. The hidden reason intimacy gets uncomfortable after 60. Let's start with what most men and even some doctors don't talk about enough. As you age, your body quietly shifts, and one of the most under-discussed changes: moisture. That's right. Not just in your mouth, not just in your skin, but in more private places too. You see, your skin becomes thinner and less elastic with age. The glands responsible for natural moisture slow down. Blood vessels shrink and stiffen. Even the nerves that used to fire quickly start to take their sweet time. And this is all happening silently in the background. So when you find yourself wondering, why does this feel different? Why am I more sensitive in a bad way? Why does it hurt a little instead of feeling good? It's not in your head. It's not just aging, it's friction. Even mild rubbing that used to be pleasurable can now irritate the skin, causing tiny tears, redness, and soreness. And if you've ever found yourself stopping halfway through or avoiding intimacy altogether thinking, maybe it's not worth the hassle tonight, this is likely the reason. What's worse, many men blame themselves. They assume they're broken, that they've lost their edge, that maybe their partner isn't into it anymore. But the truth is, your body just needs a little help, a little glide, a little smoothness. And here's something else that might surprise you: many medications commonly taken after 60, like antihistamines for allergies, diuretics for blood pressure, antidepressants, even some diabetes medications can make dryness worse for both men and women. So this isn't just about function, it's about comfort. And comfort, my friend, is the unsung hero of intimacy. When things feel easy, when there's no tension or hesitation, that's when connection comes naturally. That's why understanding lubrication isn't just a bedroom tip. It's a foundation for confidence. Now that we know why discomfort happens more often as we age, let's dive into the good stuff, exactly what to do about it. Starting with the one lubricant most men should be using, but aren't. Tip number 1, go water-based first. All right, let's get practical. When it comes to choosing the right lubricant, the first and most important decision is this: go water-based first. Why? Because water-based lubricants are the safest and most versatile option, especially for older, more sensitive skin. They're gentle, they're non-irritating, and most importantly, they don't leave behind a greasy, hard-to-clean mess like some other types do. Here's what most men don't realize: as your skin thins with age, it becomes far more reactive. What felt fine at 30 can now lead to burning, itching, or even micro tears at 60. Water-based lubes mimic the body's natural moisture better than any other type. They absorb, easily glide smoothly, and wash off with just water. Now let's talk about where most guys go wrong. They grab something off the shelf that looks manly or cool, but it's packed with alcohols, glycerin, artificial fragrances, and other chemical irritants. Let me say this clearly. If your lube stings, tingles, smells like a cheap candle, or feels sticky after 10 seconds, it's not helping you, it's hurting you. Instead, look for words like unscented, paraben-free, glycerin-free, or aloe-based. Better yet, look for products marketed for sensitive skin. You're not just protecting comfort, you're protecting your skin's integrity and your long-term sensation. And yes, you might hear about silicone-based lubes being longer lasting, and they are. But they also tend to leave a residue stain sheets and can trap bacteria if not cleaned properly. Water-based, on the other hand, is simple, clean, effective, and versatile enough for any activity, whether with a partner or solo. Plus, it's compatible with latex condoms and sex toys. No weird reactions, no sticky cleanup, just smooth, natural-feeling support. A good water-based lubricant is like a great wingman there when you need it smooth in every situation and never overstays its welcome. So if you've been feeling hesitant, sore, or just off during intimacy lately, this is your first fix. Ditch the drugstore junk. Go water-based and feel the difference instantly. Now, once you've got the right kind of lube in hand, there's one thing most men overlook that can make or break the moment, and that's temperature. Let's talk about that next. Tip number 2, warm it up. First, let me ask you something. Would you rather touch something that's warm and inviting or cold and clinical? Exactly, that same logic applies to lubricant, and yet almost every man forgets this step. Cold lube is one of the fastest ways to kill the mood. You go from feeling cozy and connected to flinching from the sudden chill. It's like jumping into a freezing pool when you were expecting a warm bath, and the body reacts, muscles tense up, blood flow slows, and arousal drops. All because the lube was room temperature, or worse, refrigerated by accident. Here's the thing, older skin is more sensitive to temperature. What feels slightly cool at 30 can feel downright icy at 60. And when your skin is thinner and your blood vessels are slower to react, that cold shock hits even harder. But here's the good news, this is one of the easiest fixes you can make. All you have to do is warm up your lubricant before using it. It doesn't take much. Just run the bottle under warm water for 30 seconds, or place it in your hands and let your body heat do the work. Some people even wrap the bottle in a warm towel or use a warming pad designed for skincare products. But please don't microwave it. We're trying to heat it, not turn it into lava. There are also warmable lubricant dispensers on the market that keep your product at a perfect, gentle temperature. If you're someone who values comfort and who doesn't, that small investment can make a big difference. And here's a tip that's more mental than physical. When you take the time to warm something up, it sends a subtle message. It says this moment matters. It turns a routine into a ritual. It shows care and attentiveness. And trust me, your partner feels that. So before you even think about applying, make sure your lube feels as inviting as the moment you're creating. Because warm lubricant doesn't just feel better, it creates a smoother, softer, more sensual experience from the very first touch. And speaking of timing, that brings us to one of the biggest mistakes older men make when using lube. They wait too long to apply it. Let's fix that next. Tip number 3, use it before the first touch. Here's a simple shift that can completely transform your experience. Don't wait until things start to feel uncomfortable. Apply your lubricant before the first touch. This might sound obvious, but you'd be surprised how many men wait until friction is already causing irritation. Before they even reach for the bottle, it's like waiting for your car to start smoking before adding oil. Lubricant isn't just a backup plan, it's a foundation, a starting point. When you apply it early before arousal fully kicks in, before the skin is under pressure, you're setting yourself up for a smoother, more enjoyable experience. Let's talk physiology for a moment. Older skin, especially in intimate areas, needs a bit more prep. Hydration, protection, time to soften and warm up. If you wait until midway through, not only does it interrupt the moment, but you're also applying it to skin that's already stressed, already dry, already on edge. That can lead to burning, stinging, or that awkward too little, too late sensation. But when you treat lube like part of the foreplay, like a tool of anticipation and intimacy, it becomes something else entirely. It becomes part of the connection. Imagine this. You warm the lube, you apply it gently with intention, you take a moment to explore, touch, tease, not rush. Suddenly you're not fixing a problem, you're building excitement. That moment becomes about closeness, not correction. About play, not pain. And here's something many men never consider: early application actually helps boost your arousal too. The sensation, the glide, the comfort, it all contributes to better blood flow, more stimulation, and less mental distraction. No more worrying about dryness, no more hesitating mid-touch. Just full focus on the moment. So here's the takeaway. Stop treating lubricant like a fire extinguisher, something you only grab in an emergency. Treat it like candlelight, like music, like something that starts the mood, not saves it. Apply before the first touch. Make it part of the ritual. And you'll be amazed at how much more natural, smooth, and satisfying your experiences become. Now, once you've got the timing right, it's time to talk about the next big detail: texture, because not all lubes are created equal, and using the wrong one could ruin the moment. Tip number 4, use the right texture for the right activity. Let's get real for a second. Not all lubricants are built the same, and choosing the wrong texture. It's like trying to wear dress shoes to go hiking. Sure, you could do it, but you're going to regret it halfway through. One of the most common mistakes older men make is using the same type of lube for everything. Every body, every occasion, every activity. But the truth is, different moments call for different textures. Let's break it down. Water-based lubricants are your everyday workhorse. They're lightweight, feel natural, and clean up easily. Perfect for short sessions, toy use, and when you want something that won't linger. But here's the catch: they do tend to dry out faster, especially if you're in a warmer environment or if you're going a little longer than expected. That's where gel-based water lubes come in. They're thicker, stay put, and are ideal for older skin that needs more cushion. They don't drip, they don't run, and they give you more control. Think of it like this: if regular water-based lube is lotion gel, lube is cream. Richer, smoother, more luxurious. Now let's talk silicone-based lubricants. These are the long haulers, the marathon runners. They last forever, sometimes too long. Perfect for shower intimacy or water play since they won't wash off. They're slick, they're silky, and they require very little reapplication. And this is a big but: silicone lube doesn't always clean up easily. It can leave a film, it can stain sheets, it can linger long after the fun is over. Also, it's not compatible with many silicone toys. That's a no-go combo. So when do you use it? When you need endurance and don't mind a little cleanup afterward. Now, a quick word on oil-based lubricants. They're great for massage, but not for intimate contact. They break down latex, can trap bacteria, and often irritate sensitive skin. So unless you're going old school with coconut oil and nothing else involved, steer clear. Bottom line, match the lube to the moment. Quick and easy. Go water-based. Sensitive skin or longer sessions? Gel it up. Need to defy water and last forever. Silicone has your back, just don't let it stain your sheets. Because once you find the texture that suits you and your partner, everything feels more comfortable, more effortless. And when things feel effortless, that's when intimacy really shines. Now, speaking of longer sessions, what happens when you need to reapply but don't want to kill the mood? That's what we're tackling next. Tip number 5, reapply without breaking the mood. Let's face it, sometimes things go long. That's a good thing. A great thing, actually. But even the best lubricant has its limits. And if you've ever been mid-moment feeling everything go from smooth to sticky, you know how fast that magic can disappear. So here's the real tip: don't be afraid to reapply. Just learn how to do it without killing the mood. Reapplying lube isn't a sign that something's gone wrong. It's a sign that you're tuned in, that you care about comfort, that you're confident enough to take control of the moment and keep things feeling good, not forced. But too many men get awkward here. They fumble with the cap. They stop everything. They apologize like they just spilled wine on the couch. You don't have to do any of that. Here's how to make reapplying feel smooth, intentional, even sexy. First, be prepared. Keep the bottle nearby. Not across the room, not hidden under the sink, on the nightstand. Within arm's reach, ready to go. Second, use the right dispenser. Screw caps, buzzkill. Flip caps, slightly better. But if you want real flow, get a pump-style bottle. One, press no mess, no noise. No fumbling in the dark. Third, make reapplying part of the experience. Don't stop everything. Use your hands, keep touching, keep eye contact. Make it feel like foreplay, not maintenance. Say something playful. A simple, let's keep things smooth, or I want you to feel every second turns a moment of pause into a moment of intimacy. Reapplication can actually increase pleasure because you're layering comfort, connection, and awareness. And here's a little secret. Many men say that reapplying gives them a mini reset, a chance to take a breath, reconnect, and even prolong the experience. So the next time things start to dry out, don't panic. Don't apologize. Don't reach for the towel like the game's over. Just smile, reapply, and continue with confidence. Because the couples who stay connected longer aren't the ones who never need a touch-up. They're the ones who know how to do it without skipping a beat. All right, we've covered the essentials, but there's one last bonus tip that takes all of this to another level. And it might just be the daily habit your body has been missing. Let's finish strong. Bonus tip, make lube part of your daily routine. Now here's something most men have never even considered. Lubricant isn't just for the bedroom. It can actually be part of your daily wellness routine. Stay with me. As we age, maintaining comfort, sensation, and elasticity in delicate areas becomes more important, not less. Yet most men wait until something feels wrong before they do anything about it. But what if instead of reacting to discomfort, you prevented it altogether? Some urologists are now recommending a simple practice, applying a small amount of lubricant or moisture-restoring gel daily, even when there's no intimacy planned. Why? Because regular use helps keep the skin hydrated, reduces irritation from daily friction, and promotes better circulation and tissue elasticity. Think of it like moisturizing your hands. You don't wait until your knuckles are cracked and bleeding, right? You do it because it keeps your skin healthy and comfortable. The same principle applies down there. A daily glide routine can be especially helpful for men who wear tighter underwear, sit for long periods, or take medications that dry out the skin. It helps prevent micro tears, irritation, and even chafing. Even for solo touch, it's about quality, comfort, respect for your body. This isn't just physical, it's psychological too. When you take care of your body daily, it shifts the way you feel about yourself. It builds confidence. It reconnects you with sensation. It removes the fear of discomfort that might otherwise hold you back. And let's not forget, if you're in a long-term relationship, that quiet confidence and self-awareness has a ripple effect. It shows. It's attractive. It invites more openness from your partner too. So whether you're intimate once a week or once a month, using a little bit of lube daily can help you stay ready, responsive, and relaxed. It's not indulgent. It's not weird. It's just smart self-care. Now, to wrap it all up, let's bring everything together and give you a clear roadmap to take with you, because this isn't just about lube. It's about rediscovering comfort, connection, and confidence at any age. Let's close it out. Conclusion. Let's recap what we've covered, because believe it or not, the small bottle sitting on your nightstand can have a big impact on your comfort, confidence, and connection. Tip number 1. Go water-based first. It's the safest, cleanest, and most compatible option for older skin. Gentle, easy to clean, and made for sensitive situations. Tip number 2. Warm it up. Because cold lube kills the mood faster than you can say, hold on a second. A little heat goes a long way in making everything feel more natural and inviting. Tip number 3. Apply before the first touch. Not after something starts feeling off. Lubricant should start the experience, not fix it midway. Timing in this case is everything. Tip number 4. Choose the right texture. Light and silky for quick connection, thicker for longer sessions. Silicone for waterproof moments, but always match the lube to the activity. Tip number 5. Reapply with confidence. Don't fumble. Don't apologize. Do it like a pro, smooth, playful, and totally in rhythm with the moment. Bonus tip, make it a daily practice. Use a small amount regularly to protect your skin-enhanced sensation and stay comfortable every day, not just on special occasions. Now look, this whole conversation may seem like it's about something small, but as any man over 60 will tell you, the little things, they matter more than ever. When you're younger, you can get away with rushing, with skipping steps, with ignoring friction or discomfort. But as we get older, we gain wisdom. We slow down. We learn what really matters. And comfort matters. Pleasure matters. Confidence matters. The right lubricant used the right way isn't just about preventing dryness. It's about enhancing everything: connection, sensation, and yes, even your identity as a man who still takes intimacy seriously. So I invite you to try one tip tonight. Start small, switch your lube, warm it up, apply it earlier. Just one change and see how it feels. Because every man deserves to enjoy intimacy without discomfort, without hesitation, and without holding back. You're not past your prime. You're just stepping into a more intentional, more pleasurable chapter. And it starts with the simple decision to treat your body and your experiences with care. I'm Dr. Henry Carter, and I hope this helped you rediscover just how good it can feel to be in touch with your body, your partner, and yourself. Until next time, stay confident, stay curious, and keep things smooth.